Chsidi Shevo.
Yidi Gevo. In a mazel di Gevo.
Good luck, everybody. This week we're blessed to have up-and-coming star, Yidi Bialostozsky. Thank you very much for taking my call.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here. Machaya.
Guys, tune in. Again, if you have any requests, and I hope you do, because once you hear we start going, you're going to have all of a sudden your mind is going to wake up and your hearts, and you're going to want to have a whole bunch of different songs. So please text it in to 718-310-8080. We're here broadcasting live from Flow Motion. Flow Motion is an amazing place. This is the place that lets us flow. Here we go.
B'moitzoy oy menucho Am tzili am chorevocho Shelachti shvilen enocho Enos yogoyin va'anocho Chosva kimale mishal eseinu Am yitziase bakosh eseinu Vehu yishlach b'maase yodeinu Berocho ve'hatzlocho agutevo Az yisevo
Sevo,
Mazel Dikevo,
Mazel Dikevo,
Ayishim Dikevo,
Ashi Dikevo,
Agitevo,
Dikevo,
Apanus Dikevo, Mazel Dikevo, Nochino, Agitevo, Ayishi Dikevo, Mazel Dikevo, Nochino.
Everyone from COL Live, Flow Motion Dikabo, to all the helpers here in the Flow Motion studios, and all our viewers from Matziv and Shiazali. You should all have a blessed vo. One can daiges Dikabo, Unamashiach Dikabo. Mazel Dikevo, Chamoli Simches Dikevo.
Agitevo.
From the top. 2, 3, 4.
Ay, b'moitzoy menucho, am tzili am chorevocho, shelachti shvilen enocho, menos yogoyin va'anocho. Chosva kimale mishal eseinu, am yitziase bakosh eseinu, vehu yishlach b'maase yodeinu berocho ve'atzlocho agitevo az yisevo amazel dikevo ayishi dikevo agitevo az yisevo amazel dikevo nochino
Everybody. Yidi, it's my first time hearing you live.
No.
And it's unbelievable.
Yidi
says that he's just starting off now. It's already a year that he's singing, but to me it seems like you've been singing and singing and singing for years and years.
Compliment coming from you.
Yeah, and it's just coming out now.
Unbelievable.
So what pushed you actually to be a singer, besides the fact that you have a beautiful voice and you have so much to offer?
A singer is not, it's not a job. It's a personality. If you're a singer, you're a singer. And when I asked a lot of, before I went into the line, I asked big singers, without getting into names, I asked a lot of people. And I'm like, should I do this, should I not? They said, it's not a question you ask. If you're a singer, you sing. That's how it works. So what pushed me to do it was, it comes out.
That's amazing.
But, Baruch Hashem, support. People hear, people give back responses, people come in very, very, very positive, and that's what keeps me going. Only that. People want to hear, you gotta do it.
Wow. You hear, Chevre? You guys are the fans, you guys are the ones that make it happen.
Yeah.
You know, people ask me why I do the Kumzitz. It's the same answer. We did it one time. I did it with Fitche Benshimon. He's actually the one that composed this past song that we just did.
Beautiful song.
And we just had a phone. We did it with a phone, just stam. You know, my wife said, why don't you do a Kumzitz tonight, you know? And all of a sudden people were texting and texting. Then I said, okay, got to do it the next week and the next week and the next week. So it's powered by the crowd.
Powered by you.
Yeah,
the
the
picture.
fans.
Powered by you.
It's all you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got? Let's do from Carly. Chevre, if you have any requests, so first of all, Yiddish songs.
It's coming in.
If you have any Yiddish songs, Yiddi is great at that.
I'm looking at the requests. A lot of people are requesting songs that I sang in the past, songs that I composed. I see Baruch Hashem Ba'olam is here. But let's start with a Carlebach classic. It's good for everyone.
Here we go. Okay, I don't know the keys really. But, okay.
This song is one of the most beautiful, beautiful pieces that Shlomo Carlebach made. And now, if you realize, this song is basically a statement. There are songs that are questions, there are answers, there's a tefillah bakosha. This song is basically informing us, Oyu bayom ahi, Yituka b'shefer gudol, Mashiach is gonna come. And I realized that the music, the song, the melody is actually Oyu bayom v'yishtachavu. I sing it again and again one Yom Tov, and I'm like, where's the high part? Where's the peak? I sat and I decided, let's try to compose just a high part for this song.
Hey.
Let's try to complete it a little bit. Let's try to complete it just a little bit.
Okay.
So give me the high part.
We're going to just give you on a pads.
Okay. It's basically, it's built on the first part, but it's very, very interesting. V'hoyu bayom v'voim ahi, v'hoyu bayom v'voim ahi, v'yituka b'shoifar gudol, v'yituka b'shoifar gudol, back
very nice.
Behara kodesh v'Yerushalayim. It's basically this song, but it's a bchina of Ahoy Bayom Ahu in the higher version. Yeah. Who are we to add? You know, Shlomo Carlebach, he was a composer. His songs were so simple. People say Go'oin Shabbat Pashtus. The simplicity is the genius part of his songs. And we see it in every, and that's why it's so picked up. Everyone, you go to modern Orthodox, Hasidim, Litvische, anybody. Carlebach is what they know.
It's this Kavel. Even Lubavitch has a lot of songs that we took from this, you know.
That's
right.
You know, recently I saw a video of Barry Weber singing by Chasana. It was the wedding of the son of her Mata Frank, big Breslov Mashpia. And they were singing the Yidel Schreitz, Shai Gitzaran, Yidel Schreitz. They're basically saying, if it's a Shai Gitz, let's be Mekaleb, let's bring him in. So the same tune. And that was the way of Shlomo Carlebach.
You should know, but in Lubavitch you would never call a Yid a Shaygitz. No
that's
matter
a big
what.
madraga.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Rebbe used to get very upset. Sometimes people would say Mikarev to Yiddishkeit. Rebbe would be even against saying that. Because you never know on a Neshama how close. And a Yid, he always used to say, B'nei Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarah, Leah.
So you're Mekadavim in Yiddishkeit. There's not two Yiddishkeit.
Exactly. So you have to be very careful when you call a Yid a name. That's how they internalize it. That's who they are.
Let's do another Carlebach piece. Something. Ono Hashem, Ono Hashem, Ki ani avavdecha, Ono Hashem, Ono Hashem, Ki ani avdecha. Ono Hashem, Ono Hashem, Ki ani avdecha. Ono Hashem, Ono Hashem, Ki ani avdecha.
ask you to do something else. This is on the spot, Chevra. This is just coming from me. A few weeks ago, actually my first Kumzitz that I did this season, we started Shari Demois. It was Shia choir. And they didn't know the Chazana's part, so I thought I'm going to do it. I started up in the middle. And yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It worked out.
Yeah, I did the beginning, and then I went left. So, you think you could do this one?
Let's try. Let's give it a try.
Because I feel like I still owe it to the crowd. And I think your voice has a mesh. It could go chazunis, it could go straight.
Let's hear the Kisha. Okay, let's try.
Yeah? Should we do we'll start, first we're going to warm everybody in.
Maybe one high. The gates of tears are never The gates of theirs are never closed. The gates of tears are never closed. Shadei the moiseloin in alu.
Wow, that was a good chazunis.
Wow, wow, the requests are coming in so much.
Okay,
Wow,
let's see what we
let's
got.
start. You want to do Halev Shali by Yisha Riba?
We did it last week. It's funny, people are still
Few
requesting.
people are coming in.
We did a little bit of, hold on, my okay, guys. What else we got? Any Yiddish songs, Tevre? I want to test you on a Yiddish one.
Yiddish one.
Give me an old MBD.
An old MBD. MBD has so many old Yiddish songs. It's getting serious.
One of my favorites, okay?
A little higher.
Yeah?
This one. Let me pull up the lyrics just in case. Okay. Mit am Spuche gerois, ja, mit de Schwute Mos gestellt. Lebe dich von Eis auf ein viel Lovenshaus, die schönste Mischbuche auf der Welt. Beimel laufen weg in der größten Stein, behalten am Ruch dort allein. Ihre Kinder voll mit Zules, kommen klein in Geräusch. Bei der Mama heult mich schneller raus. Oi, 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 kinderlich heiret Philistien de Greichen. Sogt sie in sie die Mame, aber allein. Eire Mine in Bituchen, wie viele Tränen, again, MPV song has to be exact. Eire Tränen wie Brillanten alle leuchten. Eire Mine in Bituchen mulichen.
That's how people know it's live.
In jede Geschkin wird schanen wie die Sinn. In Beisam Bigedosh besimcha so yilom. Dann wird ich verstehen, es ist der Tod als Gewinn. Vishuvi munim belige wie yilom. Oy mam beit farid Rachmun is shoin me hod ich der beschwoiren of dem Yesuch alle filus ich dus is dein balloin Vergess nicht aber ziehen sheshuv mein Asof shin zi guls oy dem bi Lucia steht in weit wird beide tief in zaren große Bäckschaft der Zittern Baume, oi wie verlies die Schi. Ay, 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 kinderlich, heiret Philistien, de Greichen. Ich sucht sie in sie die Machme allein. Die Tränen wie Brillanten alle leuchten. In jeder Jiddischkin wird Schanen wie der Sinn. Mit der Schinne Akdeutsche bis immer so Jilam. Hinstand wird tief verstehen, sie ist Litoi ve'alt Jewein. Beschuv Ibunim liege wie Jilam.
It's got to be that you've been singing before.
What?
You've been singing a lot before you officially became a singer.
Growing up as a kid, I sang a lot.
Because
And,
the voice, why am I saying this? First of all, there's a gefühl when you're singing,
okay.
but also the voice itself has to be a used voice. A fresh voice is like a head, a cup.
It's a lot of
A
work.
cup was arbit,
It's a lot of work.
it's, gets smarter and better and better. The same thing with a voice. So,
So I have a vocal coach. He lives in Monsey. His name is Shimon Cohen. He's
wow.
perfectionist. He has a lot of big names that are studying by him. And this Cohen he's a young guy. He's very, very, very good. And Baruch Hashem, we're putting in a lot of effort. A lot of effort.
So singers don't just get up and come to the simcha.
Not really. Not really. It's not that easy.
Well, we see the results. Baruch Hashem.
Okay.
Send him my regards. Tell him he's doing a great job.
Thank you. That's Shem. If he's watching Shimon, you have another fan here in Crown Heights.
Right here.
The Oilem in Crown Heights.
What else we got? Let's check our phones, guys. We're waiting for a good request. Anything Karabach could go.
Wow, again, Halev Shali. Wow.
Malachim Chai Yisrael.
Malachim, you know the song Malachim?
Malachim,
I sang it recently. I posted a
yeah.
video and people are... You know the song?
Yeah, sure. What key should we
Let's
do?
try Malachim. I'm happy to see that people watch the video and they want to hear it. Malachim, Malachim, it should be good. A lot of lyrics. People are requesting long songs with a lot of lyrics. Okay, let's try this.
There's an intro. I forgot the intro already.
Malachim הקדושים העומדים במרומים אחדות יחידה ואין פותר השם ברחמיו נתן לי בית וגם לחם אך מדוע לביתו הוא לא חוזר מלאכים הקדושים העומדים במרומים אחדות יחידה בלב כואב השם ברחמיו האיר לי שמש שצוחקת אך מדוע בצער הוא יושב ומלאכים הקדושים אנא בקשו מאלוקים לשוב הביתה לפתוח דלת העומדים במרומים לא אל תפסיקו תחנונים אין לנו אב אחר מלאכים הקדושים אנא בקשו השם הבטיח אור לרקום שלום בחוט של תכלת אנא גלו לי מתי הוא חוזר מלאכים הקדושים אנא בקשו מאלוקים לשוב הביתה לפתוח דלת העומדים במרומים לא אל תפסיקו תחנונים אין לנו אב אחר מלאכים הקדושים אנא בקשו מאלוקים ישראל עייף מלכת העומדים במרומים אנא אמרו לאלוקים אין לו בן אחר
Wow. You're really amazing me. Baruch Hashem. You guys hear what's going on in this place? It's Mikanya Te'ele L'Kol Ha'olam. Yidi, you're going to be very much matzliach. You're definitely on the right track.
You know, some requests came in now, mine at film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mine at film.
Here we go. So
A lot
that's
of-
actually the song that I listened to. I was just Googling. It's actually one of my favorites. And you did a great cover on this one.
Thank you so much. You should
And
know,
it's not an easy one.
it took a lot of guts on my side. I got singers, musicians like, how do you have the audacity to cover Avram Fried's song? And me as a number one Avram Fried song, that's like, I asked myself, how did I have? But you know why? Because it's an Avram Fried song. When I said I'm going to release a video, what song am I going to use? This, that. I'm like, you can't go wrong with a Avram Fried song. Everybody connects to it. Everybody loves it.
It's
songs
true.
That, you know, somebody asked me one day, someone comes over to me by a hole after a chasana. He's like, how do you do this? How do you do this? And I'm like, thank you so much. He's like, no, tell me, how do you do it? Like, as if there's a secret I'm hiding. And he lost.
I'll make it loud. Don't worry. I got it.
He's like, again, a little bit. So he tells me, how do you do it? So I'm like, let me tell you. One night, cold night, I went into the forest. And suddenly, I'm hiding behind a tree. And I see Avram Fried walks into the forest. And I see an old man with a white beard. He's holding a little glass bottle with a pink liquid inside. And he gives Fried a cup. And Avram goes, drinks it. And he goes, and it works. And he walks out. Told him, I picked up the cup. There was a little bit juice in the bottom. I drank that. And that since then I sound like this.
Oh.
In other words, I told him, we all want to get there, but Avram, maybe you do something from Avram. Let's see.
Yes, so let's do this song. Let's do at least a piece of it. It's a long one, but we're going to do whatever we could to do. You know, you need a whole orchestra for this one.
Somebody says here, tell Yidi, we printed that song for our Shabbos meal. Wow.
You should know what I also did.
Yeah?
We actually didn't have to. Oh, I actually did print it.
I think I should do the same.
Yeah, because I do a lot of zmiris at home. So yeah, and
It's a good idea.
and by the way, once we're talking about this song, Avremi G did an amazing arrangement. Avremi en alecha, you did
En
such
alecha.
a good.
You know, I never told us. I
number
never
on
met
this
him in person, but if he's watching,
He is, and we're gonna have him here one time. Don't worry.
he deserves.
Mamish HaGeshmak, every part of it, the modulations, the in, out, it's just
Amazing.
It really brought the song together. Now it's the first time I'm doing this one.
Meine Tfilin, oi wie teuer bist du bei mir. Wie bald wird die ganze Welt fühlen, die Kescher von mir zu dir. Man kreuen, ich heb dir auf Scheu, so vielen Jungen, die es mir meine Tfilin, oi wie teuer bist du bei mir, oi bald wird die ganze Welt fühlen, die Käse von mir zu dir. Mein Krojen, geef dir auf Scheun, sucht dir, feeling you, du wirst mir nicht fallen, nee, die besorge dir zu.
Komstibbe.
You know that when I was about to do the clip, and the day before we shot it, I was at a Sheva Brachas in Pesach, and I'm like, am I doing it in the Lubavitch Havara, like meine Tfilin, or am I doing it Hasidish, meine Tfilin? I was debating. I asked everybody, what should I do? And the winning answer was do the whole song Hasidish, like in the Ingerish Avurin, because that's how you talk. But the part meine Tfilin, that has to say exactly like Avremel did it. And as you see, I start the song, Kimmt mit mir, liebe Freund. And then when it comes to meine Tfilin, oi wie teuer bist du bei mir. I had to have that kvetch, because if not, the whole song is down. So I told him, what do you mean, half a song like this, half a song like that? He's like, no. The narration should be in Hasidish Yiddish, but the part that the story is talking about the Rebbe Shila, the part that he speaks, he sounds like Avram Fried. That's his Havara. And that's how we did it. And Baruch Hashem, it sounds...
It's amazing. I would have never guessed, that, but that's actually what I love when I hear your Yiddish. That's what makes it so special. Really, that's me. And that's... I connect to it so much because besides the fact that the vowels are they're nicer vowels singing them, but when you hear Yiddish in that way, in that Havura, it's just unbelievable. Yeah. It's really, really nice. Heartsick. Let's do more.
The nicest chuppah song.
Which one is that?
People are creative, People are very creative.
You do chuppahs as well?
I do chuppahs as well, yeah.
Chavre, you want to say your number?
You know the song Pnei Leilboin from Moshe Wolman?
You can start it.
Even one higher. I sing it a lot of times on Midon Siyah. So we'll sing it on Pnei Leilboin, the original, but this is one of the nicest chuppah songs that I know so far.
It's so funny because that I heard it because somebody did the
chuppah.
Yeah.
You know something? I'll dedicate the song to somebody special. I'll dedicate the song to my father, who's listening right now. He's watching. You should know, by the way, my father watches this every week. It's his after Shabbos, the relaxation. This is his thing. And yeah, Abba, that's for you.
It's not loud enough still. Oy vey. But I really made it loud. Guys, please tell me in the comments if you need it louder or lower. Or maybe you need to connect your phone to like a loudspeaker or something. That's it. but it's on the Bracha. I love it. Could you do it again? That's also what I like, that when you sang my Tefillin, what got me, you sang it with such chayas, with such a heartskite. It was like, it just breaks all the boundaries. Even Leva Evan could just, could melt from such a thing. But it's true, because when it's Yotzi Min HaLev, then, you know.
Talking about Fried, one of the requests that I see coming in is Vayaged Moshe. How about we do just the high part? You know, this guy. Yeah. תשובו לדבר הזה שמעתי מהם תשובו לדבר הזה שמעתי מהם שרצוינו לשמוע Let's do it in the high part. Hold on a second.
Yeah, we have to find out. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, we have time for one more.
One more.
Let's look on. You know any old songs? Like old Yiddish songs? Hold on a second.
I saw somebody sent in a very old song. Someone sent in Wie nimmt man die heilige Tee. You know that song?
I think so.
I grew up on the song. This is...
You're going to teach it to me. How's that?
Perfect. My greatest pleasure. If you ever need me to teach you a song, just call me.
This is the best way to learn it live when everybody's watching, right? First of all, I want to thank everybody again. Before we do the next song, first of all, Flow Motion Studios for letting us flow forever and not telling us, enough, cut the show. Bracha Torenheim, Yankee Teitelbaum for arranging the cameras and giving us the space. And every week saying, sure, no problem, just tell us when. And Ben for just, I'll be there in 2 minutes, no problem. Ben, thank you very much. You just make me happy. You make me smile every week. Okay, and MYS Buying Group, Shlomo Greenwald for sponsoring. And Shlomo, I give you an open invitation whenever you want to come here and be with us and maybe say something, sing something. You're more than welcome. And all the websites, COL, Gruntig, Matziv, The Lakewood Scoop, Kikara Shabbat, Chiazoli, and JewishMusic.fm. That's a new one. Thank you very much for streaming our show. Who else we got? Okay.
No, before we go on to the next song, there's a topic I would like to bring up.
Yeah.
Motzei Shabbos, there's a big Indian but Chassidim to say Sepira Tzadikim, yeah?
Sure.
Sepira Tzadikim. So give me pads, let's see what the story goes. One of the big tzaddikim, one of the big rebbes of the previous generation, Heilige Reb Shaila from Kerestir. Today, people from all around the world travel to Kerestir. It's in Hungary. It's located in the Tokai region. It's a place where there's wine, vineyards. Heilige Reb Shaila, recently a song came out. I don't know if you know it or not. If yeah, this is going to be the first song I'm going to teach you tonight.
Okay, we're on.
Give it a try. Oy 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 Reb Shaye ben Reb Moishe, Reb Shaye ben Reb Moishe, Poil faklal Yisru, Oy bune Chaye Mezoyene Reviche, Reb Shaye ben Reb Moishe, Reb Shaye ben Reb Moishe, Uy poil faklal Yisru, uy bune chaye mezoyene reviche. And this Heilige Reb Shaila, I had a schis to be by Reb Shaila a lot of times. I was there many times. And Motzei Shabbos by Reb Shaila, Melava Malka, Yidnu from all around Hungary, all around Europe would come. And Reb Shaila, what he was famous for, is when a Yid came, before anything, eat something, make a bracha, and that's how Yidden saw Yeshiyas. So recently somebody told me a story. I heard the story, Ish mi Pish. I heard this from Rabbi Friedlander, Moshe Yosef Friedlander. He runs the Chnus Sarchim there. He has a house, they call it Reb Shaila's guest house. Yidden come there, when I was there, could eat 5,000 Yidden in one day.
Wow.
From the morning till night, there's always food there, 24/7. And he's told me this story. There was a Yid before the Second World War, a Yid who moved to Paris. He was a bacher. He moved to Paris and he opened up a business. He made a lot of money. He was a very wealthy guy. He came back to the shtetl where he originated, where he came from. And he came, he wanted to find a shidduch. He found a good shidduch. But the girl's father said, you could only do the shidduch if you stay living here in Hungary. You can't go back to Paris. He said, my whole parnas is in Paris. I can't leave everything there. So they went to the Heilige Reb Shaila. And Reb Shaila said, we zoltin the shidduch, do the shidduch, and move back to Paris. But the father said, on my dead body. No. And lo Yerlaini, on the way back home, the father had a heart attack and he was nifta. Now they were Yisoyim him in the house. And the shidduch happened. And not only that, this Yid moved with his wife to Paris, and he took one of the sisters along. She didn't have money. And after that, a few years later, the war broke out. And the ganze mishpucha, everybody leilani, one of them was lifted. Nobody survived. But this Yid who moved to Paris, he was the only one from his family, him, his wife, and the sister. They were the only ones who survived. And I don't know if you know, the Yiddishkeit in Paris wasn't the best in those years. But a few years after the war, Yidden started going back to Paris. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe opened up. By now there's a yeshiva there, there's everything there. And this Yid, the wife's name is Friedman, I don't remember exactly, but this Yid, they joined the Chabad community, and today they and their kids are Heimische Chassidish Yid. And these stories this is one of many stories that you hear. You come to Kerestir, you sit there one Motzei Shabbos, and you see the stories happening. I sat there one Motzei Shabbos, late at night, some Chabad, a Lubavitcher Bacher comes in, and I'm like, Lubavitch, Kerestir, that's pretty far from Russia to Hungary, how do you come here? He tells me he's a Yossam, and he works and he supports his family. He had a huge court case. He came to the Shaila. He put down a stack of documents on the Tzion, and then he came back. He told me the court case 2-3 days later. Everything cleared, and he came to say thank you. And the same night I'm sitting there, there's a Yid from Lakewood, and somebody tells me, you see, Gaman didn't have kids for 8 years. He doesn't have kids. I called Rabbi Friedman and I'm like, talk to that guy. He walks over to me, they sit for half an hour. He went up to the Tzion. And a few months later, I get a message. This Yid is Baruch Hashem, a father. And they had a baby. So this is 3 small stories of the godless and amount of mofsim people see there. So the his name that we said stories from Shayla. I have help from this week. So on Yeshis, Bruches, Ashpus, alles beschis of Shayla the Moshe. No yo Reb Shayla ben Reb Moshe, Reb Shayla ben Reb Moshe. We poil for Klal Yisru, we bune. Chaye mezoyne revi Reb Shayla ben Reb Moshe, Reb Shayla ben Reb Moshe. We poil for Klal Yisru, we bune chaye mezoyne revi.
You said a story about Paris before the war, so this week is actually the Chav B'Shvat. All the kinos, all the shluchos from around the world, they're here in Crown Heights because there's a kinos. Because Chav B'Shvat is the yahrzeit of the Rebbe's wife, the Rebbetzin Chaim Mushka. And this is when the war started, when it just started and bombs started to fly on Paris. And the Rebbetzin and the Rebbe were running because bombs started to fall literally on the streets. People just started running, to try to leave Paris. And the Rebbetzin saw a bomb falling and was going to hit a person. And the last second, the Rebbetzin gave that person a push.
Wow.
And Push had saved his life.
Wow.
But the Rebbetzin bothered her for so many years that she had to push another Yid, and it was so. That's who the Rebbetzin is. The Rebbetzin was actually praying a lot of Yeshuas, and the Rebbe himself said that when a lot of this that the Rebbe did, he needed a keli. Either the Rebbe would tell the person, if you take upon yourself this and this and this, then you're going to have a bracha, or the emunah itself. When somebody has 100% emunah, that's already a keli. That's also why when you go to the ayal or anything else, you have to have a 100% emunah that this is the Rebbe's bracha is going to help. There's a few stories of the Tziddik Rebbe when anyone that gave it a bracha. Was actually the brother. I heard the story today from Reb Nissen Mengel. Again, I always say his name because this is the story from today. And he gave somebody a bracha to Tlashevsky's brother. He was in Sibir in Russia, and he asked the Tziddik Rebbe should get a bracha that he should be able to leave Siberia and to leave Russia. It was middle of Afarbringen. And then, Tlashevsky sat down. This is Moshe Tlashevsky's father asking for his brother. When he sat down, the Tziddik Rebbe looked at his face and it looked like, it's Taka gonna be. It was like a vissel, a suffix. And the Tziddik Rebbe right away told him, Dein suffix is by Mira's suffix. That if you have a suffix already, so that's why you have to be very careful about a suffix. So that's why the Rebbe says that itself is a keli. But by the Rebbetzin doesn't need a keli. So a few times somebody needed a bracha, the Rebbe said, go to the Rebbetzin, and it's going to be poil. So this is Mischos Chav B'Shvat. Good Tovach, everyone. Bless the Kavach. Mashiach the Kavach. Achsi the Shavach. And thank you very much, Yidi. Unbelievable job. We ready to close?
A pleasure.
We'll see you guys next Tavach. If you want to hear him live, make sure to book him for your next chuppah, for your next simcha, for your next kumzitz. This is the man.
Looking forward, Bez Hashem.
Take care, everyone. 1 second, we're still on. Bring this one, Ellie. Ellie, bring it closer. I can't read it. Come This is a good one, actually. I want to give you a good beat.
Yes, faster beat. You got it.
Hold on a second. Next one. Wow, you hit this one out of the park.